All four?
Aye.
All four. All right, item number 3, approve the highway bids listed attached. We had the bid opening last Thursday night with the budget committee. If you'll look at page 3, these are the ones that were awarded the bid. And of course, all these bids will be based on availability and the need. We didn't get a bid from drilling. So striping will be done with volunteer highway supplies out of Knoxville. Asphalt and blades and asphalt pickup will be both Rogers Group and DRP. Asphalt oil, RS2, Marathon, Petroleum, and Hudson. And then for the 83, it will be totally Hudson Materials, which is out of Knoxville and Chattanooga and Nashville. There's Marathon in Nashville, Hudson is in Chattanooga. Then gravel and chips were all pretty close, so we're going to leave all those there. Gaddy Shamrock and Kentucky, Alabama Quarry in Kentucky, and Rogers Group here in Livingston. Plastic pipe will be with Pug Septic Tank out across the fairgrounds, and then Contact Solutions and Cookville will have the metal bid. And for our greater blades, it will be H&H Auto Parts and formerly known as White House Equipment. And then tire and tubes will be with Highway Tire down here off 111, and our explosives will be Austin Powders. The bids were all pretty close. They all went up about $1 on the oil compared to last year, so I don't know. We're going to have to, James will have to sit down and figure out, where he's going to go and what he's going to spend, because it jumped up on us, so.
What about drilling? What did you say about drilling?
We're going to try to contact Mid-State and another driller, local driller, see if they'll submit a couple of bids and then have the committee look at it at some point. As of right now, we don't have anybody.
Did y'all do young drilling?
No, we never, many years ago they did, but we've not done it in the last 20 years, so John and Chris proved it done. Is there any other questions about the bids for the highway department? We need to make a motion to move it to the budget committee.
I'll make a motion to move it to the budget committee.
Motion made by Donna, second by anyone. Do we hear a second?
Yeah.
Lee? All four?
Yes.
Yes, 4, and that's to move to the budget committee. All right, number 4, approve surplus property for the following offices. County clerk, they're going to get rid of a vacuum cleaner, tag number 3706. The circuit clerk's office has a list in the back of what they're getting rid of, and the archive list. Now, are they going to just completely dispose of them being, or what are they planning on doing?
Jeff was supposed to look at that vacuum and see if it's usable, and I don't know about the other stuff, I don't know what they've got. I think the stuff at the circuit court clerk's office is gonna be thrown away. I think it's chairs. Chairs. It was at in the courtroom over there is broke, so I think they'll be disposed. But I don't know what our guy says, I think they've got some extra tables and stuff.
And a printer, a couple of printers, tables, okay. All right, we'll need a motion to move all that to surplus. Motion by Billy. Second by Don. All 4?
Yes.
Yes.
All 4. Wendell Community Bridge update, they're still, James and the engineer is still working to try to get right-of-ways dealt with and try to get those resolved. Also, hoping that the state will fund it this year. They're doing TDOT's doing most of the work down Board Way really these days, so there may be some question whether or not they funded it, like, they were supposed to fund it last year and they didn't, so they may not fund it this year. If not, we'll just move it to the next budget year. But anyway, they're still working, trying to get all the engineering stuff done, and if we do get funded, then we'll be able to proceed, so we should know something here by July, I would think.
So you still need to get the right of ways?
Yeah, they're still working on the right of ways. There's a situation down there where there's a piece of property that nobody really owns or does own, so they're gonna have to get an attorney, write it, put it in the paper, and let it run for 30 days, and see if there's any of the heirs would come forward on it, like you do on like a piece of property that all the heirs are separated or gone in the family.
Right.
Yeah, so that they're working on getting that together, and then once they have it out there for 30 days, and then we don't hear anything, then we
other side of the bridge here on the left?
I'm not sure, no, it's not the well property, it's the one before you start over the hill down there. There's a piece of property right there that nobody's claiming, right by the river there. So, but some of the all family members had passed away, and so it hadn't been assigned to anybody, in the family, so they're gonna have to run the paper and go through. Is that Chancery Court they go through with that?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Chancery Court, so we'll just have to wait. It's just a preliminary thing for us, we just have to wait. So. Is there any other new business to discuss?
Bring up, of course, tomorrow night we have an industrial development meeting, I don't know, I guess Gail's on it, I don't know who else. So Randy's gonna bring up about the payment in lieu of taxes for the housing project behind the highway department. You know, several months ago, the county court voted to do the easement. There'd be 65 affordable housing units, which is gonna be real good, but he's got the paperwork, I guess, that where they wrote it up, but I'm also gonna have him talk to everybody. We've had a company contact us out of California, and they're looking at 100 acres of property, and we've been looking at land in Rickman, you know, trying to buy, because we're out of property for an industrial park. So we're gonna do the preliminary, whatever we need to check about that and see, and, but let's see about purchasing 200 acres in Rickman, and we could use the COVID funds we're getting this next round of it, and then we'll turn around and sell 100 acres of it to this company from California. They're looking at moving their whole operation here, and there'll be several jobs and several $1 million investment. They've already bought some other buildings in town, so.
That's great.
So I'll bring that up to you all and find some more information. I need to have some core drilling done on the property and do some, you know, work first to see, but, you know, be several jobs and a lot of investment if we can get everything to work out with that. So he'll probably talk a little about that tomorrow night, and I'll bring something up to you all about that in the budget,
Is that moving pretty quickly?
Yeah, I think so. And with the COVID money, we could do that without, I mean, we wouldn't have to raise taxes to do it, we could pay for the land. You know, we sold the Fitzgeralds all the land we got, you know, we were answering questions about property all the time, requests for proposals and requests for information, so it'd be good if we had another, you know, this property, if we sold the 100, we'd have 100 to offer to somebody, and there's about 30 acres of timber on it, so we could sell the timber off of it and put that money back, and then, you know, try to develop the rest of the land and try to get another company or two in there, which I think we could do. Because, you know, right now, like I said, there's no big tracts of land, and you know, it's gas is right in front of it. We can get a fast track grant from the state to get water and sewer there. It's, you know, water and sewer is within 600 foot, or probably 1,000 maybe of the property, so it's really good site, and the substation's right by it, so it would work out really good if we could then also get that, you know, company in here and bring some jobs too. So.
We also, that might be something that might help us too. We're starting to get a lot of calls from people wanting to take debris, brush and stuff to dispose of. I wonder if a piece of that property could be used for that, to burn brush and stuff at certain
I'm
times.
sure when we get the timber cut, we probably could, because like the quarry we talked about, we can't use it because people, it's dangerous, you can't drive back in there, so, we'd have to have somebody there with it though, because people would be bringing everything if we did.
Burn it,
But
you know,
if we're gonna cut the timber anyway, if we buy that property, we could have a spot back there and make a road back there, and somebody could, you know, bring brush. We could have certain days they could bring brush, because we've always needed a place to, you know, we talked about doing the chipper out there at solid waste, and doing it that way, but it'd be better if we could,
have a
as we
place
get
where it's dumped.
a burn permit, and we could,
Made every monitor.
yeah, but, you know, we could do a couple days a week maybe to start with and see how it works, and then we'd have to get a burn permit to do it, but, then we could use it until we get it sold for industry, then we could do
Yeah,
something else
exactly.
again.
You know, I get at least 2 or 3 calls a month about it, and I'm sure you will.
Yeah, and at Christmas time, we get a lot of calls, people with live trees want to do something with it, but, you know, if you live, like I live on 20 acres, I don't think nothing about it, but people living on a lot somewhere in town or somewhere in the subdivision, ain't got a place to put it or burn it, so, you know, they need a place to put that stuff too, so it'd be good if we come up with something.
Anybody have any questions or anything for me? If not, our next scheduled meeting will be July 12th at 5 o'clock. I don't think we have any other business for the highway committee tonight, so I'll entertain a motion to adjourn. Motion by Billy, second by Don. All four? We are adjourned. All four. All right, thanks for everybody, John.
Hey. Feel we will be done.
Bill, remember, I'm hungry, starving,
Come on, next week, so don't eat nothing until next week.
Tuesday, Don't eat nothing till Tuesday.
Okay, okay. So you got.
What's your hurry,
Say,
Miss Gailey?
I'm gonna put some signs out. I'm gonna keep up with you, Randy.
You done got, you got me beat. I can't keep up with you.
Yeah, we have some line to put out while you're putting yours, I'm just kidding. I'm not really. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna hang around.
Yeah.
They didn't have much to say, other than,
Somebody took the sign down there, so you can say, put another.
So,
Right from the video, it's got a shiny name.
What's going on?
Coincidence, it's a name
you gonna listen after Mr. Lee?
speaking of
Who?
young,
All right. Back here. If you don't hear. Sir. Yeah, I stink pretty bad. I didn't have time to do that. Cheat sheet.
What'd you do, David?
I was putting siding on the house.
So you've been that way since.
Oh, well, I got
Yours?
yours saved down. I wish they could,
Laying.
somebody in there, Bobby was sweating to it
I
down
was
there on my
running
nose.
close, maybe.
Randy called Glover and go down.
Where?
I went down to Central County the other day, got it on the TV. Back down there, had it
Sunset, it's like,
Seven, she's gonna try to get 3 more days.
Miss Leah, Robert Wolf, I called you yesterday.
Well, see what?